The fluorescent lights of the office always seemed to hum a little louder when Maya was the last one left. As a single mother to a 5-year-old, she worked the late shift for the pay differential. But lately, the cost was feeling much higher than the extra digits on her paycheck. Her supervisor, Marcus, didn't just manage her, he hovered. He was a man who used his position like a net, slowly closing the gaps until Maya felt she couldn't breathe. It started with accidental hand brushes while reviewing files, then escalated to late-night texts about performance reviews that had nothing to do with work. "You know, Maya," he had whispered that afternoon, leaning so close she could smell the stale coffee on his breath. "Your numbers are slipping. It would be a shame for Leo to lose that health insurance because his mum couldn't keep her focus. But I'm a reasonable man. We could talk about it over dinner." Maya had declined, her voice trembling but firm. His face had hardened into a mask of cold fury. "Fine. Don't be surprised when you're escorted out on Monday." The shadow at the door. Maya barely slept that night. Every creak of her small apartment felt like a footstep. She had sent Leo to her mother's house, a gut instinct she was now grateful for. Around 11 p.m., a heavy thud vibrated through her front door. She froze, heart hammering against her ribs like a trapped bird. She looked through the peephole. It was Marcus. He wasn't in his suit. He looked disheveled, his eyes bloodshot and fixed. He didn't knock. He just stood there, staring at the wood of the door, as if he could see through it. "I know you're in there, Maya," he called out, his voice terrifyingly calm. "We didn't finish our conversation." When she heard the jingle of keys he shouldn't have, panic took over. She couldn't stay. The back door led to a narrow alley that opened onto the main street. She grabbed her phone, threw on her shoes, and bolted. The chase, the cold night air hit her lungs like shards of glass. She didn't look back until she reached the sidewalk, her sneakers slapping rhythmically against the pavement. "Maya, get back here." The roar behind her confirmed her worst fear. He was fast. He was fueled by a terrifying, obsessive adrenaline. Maya ran, her golden-toned skin slick with a cold sweat under the amber glow of the streetlights. She tried to scream, but her breath was coming in ragged gasps, and the neighborhood was eerily silent. She turned a corner, her legs burning, aiming for the gas station 2 blocks away, but her foot caught on an uneven patch of concrete. She stumbled, skidding across the ground. Before she could scramble up, a heavy hand gripped her shoulder, flipping her over. Marcus loomed over her, his silhouette blocking out the streetlights. He pinned her wrists to the ground, a twisted, triumphant grin spreading across his face. He leaned down, his voice a jagged rasp in her ear. "I got you now, bitch."